We moved from a gorgeous flat to an ugly house and renovated with us. In this episode, trigger warning, here's our loft. We're starting with the main bedroom. So this was our loft, which we unfortunately realised was unboarded and unusable. So we removed her Hoover from there and then we got to work. Headed to B&Q, bought some boarding, and this is what it looks like, guys. Look what boarding is, isn't that so fun? Anyway, this is all the stuff that needed to go in the loft. Now, it won't all live in the loft forever, but for while we were renovating, it needed to get in the loft. So all of that room and all of this room needed to be cleared. So you can imagine how full that loft was looking. Anyway, this is a bit of a progress video. Obviously, this is Harry taking this, guys. I don't belong up in the loft. Anyway, we boarded even more of it. I think we did like 8 packs of it. Got everything up there. As you can see, here's more stuff. Guys, how do we own this many things? I don't even know. Anyway, everything got put in the loft and then it was time to decorate. So this was the room before. This is what the walls looked like. White and ugly, and one was pink. And then we did the first coat of, I think this was Cancun or Chia Piss, one of the two. Anyway, first coat. Then second coat on the walls and first coat on the ceiling, because yes, we're doing an orange ceiling. So first coat, second coat, I think it's actually maybe third coat on the ceiling. Here we go. Look how stunning it was looking. And then we had the most fantastic job of ripping off the tape. So that was the windowsill, making it crisp and clean. Look at that on the wall. That's just, oh, I could watch that all day. Oh, that's so smooth. And then unfortunately, frog tape county days, because look what they did to the corner of my room. I'm not going to talk about that because the rest of it was a success, but that was horrific. Anyway, then paneling, time for some paneling. So bought the panels and then I painted the panels. Yes, look at them, and lovely, gorgeous, matching the roof. Then we put it on the wall, and then before we painted it, we had to carry on with the building. So we got a rug doctor from B&Q where you can like borrow it for the day. It was a very expensive experience, but we needed to deep clean the carpets because look at the filth that came out those carpets. 10 out of 10 would recommend. Then, oh, by the way, this isn't the bedroom, but look at the stairs. This is so satisfying. Anyway, I just filmed it. Then we went to IKEA and spent more money than I can ever want to talk about and filled a car, and I don't know how we drove home, but then we bought this chest of drawers, built them gorgeous, and then it was time for the little bookshelf in the corner. Look at this. And guys, this is actually floating. It's actually not on the floor. Pretty cool. Anyway, time to get some books on there. And then this is the paneling all done. Look at that back wall. And then my vanity lives just behind the door. We've got the chest of drawers up and the bookshelf. Nothing is completely finished, but we're just starting to make things look a little bit more like a home. I still need a desk chair. We still need to put the telly on the wall. We need another bedside table, but this is where we're at for now. Gorgeous.